We've got over 500 vehicle tests on this channel, and almost all of them have headlight tests, so if you want to see how the lights on your vehicle work, this is the right place to be. Subaru sent us a 2025 Forester to do a road test on. We already posted the road test video on YouTube, but here we're doing headlight tests and night drive only. We'll have a link for the full road test at the end of this video. So let's take these out in the dark and see how they work. It's dark enough. Let's check out these lights. Right now I have the low beams on, and this is what we see. Now the high beam, this seems brighter. I don't see any more lights. And the taillights, not very big. Not the brightest I've ever seen either. And here we got the emergency flashers. Getting a bit of fuzz on the lens here, don't know why. Well, it's damp outside from all the rain. So we got some fuzzy images, pardon me. The outside mirror, and not very big on the front, being drowned out by the headlights. If you want someone to see these, I think it's better to turn the headlights off. Got a very nice dash and gauge cluster set up. Let's go inside and take a look. Got a lot of colors on the info screen. Decent gauge cluster. Don't have any problem seeing this. Here's the camera system. The interior lights are very powerful. Won't have a problem seeing anything with these on. Lights up everything. By the way, if you watch my videos, I cannot stand auto-dimming mirrors unless they have a disconnect switch anyway. I don't like driving around the city traffic with blacked out glass. It's not safe. But here we have a simple manual, the way I like it. On, off, nothing complex. Not likely to break. If it does, not very expensive to replace. Last time I replaced an auto-dimming electronic mirror, it was $550 something. They're not cheap to fix. It was a Mercedes, and it was their fault. It was under warranty, but still. I like these mirrors. If you own a Forester, you might want to get in the menus and find steering responsive headlights. They have to be turned on to operate. What that does, you turn the steering wheel to the left, the headlights move to the left. Turn the steering wheel to the right, headlights move to the right. Great for driving around corners or parking lots. And it works like this. Notice how the headlights are swiveling. Very nice feature. Like so. Now let's check out the headlights when they're in a straight line. Got the high beams on them all 3 yards away or 100 feet. The brights on, very strong in the middle. The low beam. Looks okay from here, but seems a little low on the left. Let's try a longer distance. Okay, we have some bundles here, 70 yards away, building 150 yards away. High beam lighting up everything. Low beam. Bit on the low side, but adequate thus far. Takes about 175 feet to stop a vehicle at freeway speed. Here we got 400 feet with high beams on. Reaching out, so no problem here. We're not overdriving the headlights if we're on the freeway. Let's go to the low beam setting. Here you see I have light on the bottom. It's 50-50. Absolutely nothing above the line. We have these strange little black spots, which really aren't a problem, just some people find them annoying. And again, you can see these swiveling headlights turning left and right when I turn the steering wheel. Now we're about the halfway point, 200 feet. They do reach out, but these are very, very low, riding too low to the ground for me. Especially on the left. We got the little two dark blotches. On the freeway, at 75 miles per hour, we're cutting it kind of close. And here I'm in a dip, and the lights are cutting off around 60 feet. If you're driving on backcountry roads with a lot of dips, you definitely want to keep your brights on. Might be a deer on top of the hill. You won't see it until it's too late. And here again, you see how they cut off if the pavement is not even. And here again, yes, they do reach out, but they're just a bit low for my taste. Let's try this little dip. There you go. There could be an elephant on top of there. I'd be lucky to see his toenails. And here's the active headlights in action. Great for taking corners. Let's do a little dark, dingy street driving. Got the low beams on. High beam. Low beam. You see how low everything is? I step on the brake. I'm not seeing anything. The headlights adjust left to right, but they don't adjust up and down, obviously. These aren't bad headlights, they're just, well, they could be better. I've had better. Overall, the headlight system's adequate, but this was my vehicle. I want to raise the low beams up just a bit in the adjustment level. I don't know if you can do that. The dealer hasn't gotten back with me on this. And keep in mind, the dealer is not going to make any adjustments that aren't spec for liability reasons, so if you want to adjust some outside factory specs, like raise them, you're going to find an independent shop to do that, or do it yourself. And I want to see the full road test we did with the fuel economy numbers. Here's the link coming up. Just click and watch. You're already here. Why not?